Hello there! I have my Bulbophyllum ambrosia here. This is the one that I initially wanted to give away. However, it broke into two after I purchased it. And I didn't want to give away something that wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't as good as the other one. So I chose to give the other one away. This one actually has 5 total suitables. See, this one only has 2. That one has 3. This one is a new one. So this one was connected to it. It's long, so it doesn't grow the way that you would expect if it was growing in a pot, like in a circle. It just grows to the side. So I think maybe mounting it is just it's just better. This one is a piece of pine bark. I actually picked it up in the forest. It fell off of the tree and it was just lying on the ground. I cleaned it up. I also cooked it as well because I wanted to kill all the insects, clean it up. I did not use any sort of chemicals on this at all. I just cooked it in boiling water for about 30 minutes. Here are kitties playing with each other. Isn't that cute? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay probably the big one, the 2 big ones down here, and then I'll lay my small ones up here. I'll also be using sphagnum moss to put it onto the roots just to wet it and make sure that it doesn't dry out as quickly. Then I'm actually going to use these raffia strings, or let's see. I got this raffia, it's just called raffia. I got this at the craft section at Walmart. It's really, it's so huge, and I actually got this in school. Long story short, I still have it and I never threw it away, but this is going to be pretty good use of stuff that you have inside your house. I have also used jewelry strings, like strings you make for beading and so forth. Those things you can also use. Let's see. You can also use rubber bands, which I only have 1 rubber band. That was kind of hard, but just make sure that's not too tight on your plants. So because I only have 1 hand, it's gonna be really hard. My hand is really injured. I injured it pretty badly, so I'm just gonna pause the camera and put my sphagnum moss on here, and then I'll start the camera again just to show you guys what I did. I soaked the sphagnum in water because wet sphagnum is actually a lot easier to work with than dry sphagnum. Dry sphagnum just doesn't stay and it flies everywhere. So I'm going to pull some out. I'm going to squeeze most of the water out of it. I am actually going to put a lot of sphagnum on here. It's just really, really hot right now. Okay, so I kind of laid the sphagnum on the roots, and one of them is actually under the roots. But I can already see that the roots are starting to go green, and that's because now that they have some water, they turn green rather than that silvery color. I made sure not to lay it on top of any of the suitables just in case they rot, and that's just not good, not cool. So I'm just gonna tie it up with my string. Not too bad. It's okay. I got out my trusty little drill and I'm gonna drill a hole right there. So I can put a little string, maybe a hook through it, so I can hang it. Here's my little tag for it, just put the name, and because I was stupid enough to write everything in caps, I had to write that it was a species or else I wouldn't know it was a species. And I'm just gonna tie it together like this one into that hole that I drilled with a zip tie. Too lazy to use the raffia. Yeah. And this one, I'm gonna use this hook only because it was the only thing I have, but I would recommend using, say, like a metal hook or something that you can get at the store. It's really cheap. These are the ones that they give you to hang your wires, like your lamps and stuff. But I'm not using it for that. I have it, and I'm just gonna use it for this one. I don't have anything else to use. So here it is. Finally, it's done. My tag is in the back, and I can go look a ton better if I use the raffia, just because it's going to be a lot more natural, but I was too lazy, so I just raked this one up. You can do it any way that you would like. There's really no right way to do it. I just do it this way because these are the things that I have, and I was too lazy to use the raffia at the top. So let's go to here. I think I'll just hang it here. If I could hang it, of course. Maybe this way. Here you go. So there it is, sitting there, all cute and nice and getting lots of sun. Actually, it might not be so good over on this side, because this side gets a lot of sun. So I'm thinking probably this side. Less sun here. Nope. Bad idea, Beltran. Here you go. This side. Less sun over on this side because the trellis tends to cover up a lot of the sun rays, which is a good thing. So there it is. That's pretty much it. And because these are wet, I don't really have to water it right now. So for tomorrow, it's probably going to be really dry tomorrow, and I'll just water tomorrow. That's all. Thank you for watching, you guys, and if you would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and I will be doing a giveaway when I reach 400 subscribers, and I'm pretty darn close. So thank you for all your support. Please subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!